She is an entrepreneur and a best-selling author from Edmonton, Canada, Jessica Ng.
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
I think you're the only one ever to have been on every single mega success. Give her a big round of applause. That's loyalty. You know, I talk about putting food. They kept bringing me ketchup chips because they don't got it here in America. Because of you, I was unhealthy, and but it tastes so good. And you and your husband Fong are dear friends of mine. Around the room very quickly, Mark, what's your definition of success?
You know, there's a wide variation of what success is. And for me, while for a lot of people, the litmus test of how much is in their bank, how much money they generate each year is that. And that used to be mine. And I was doing, financially, I was so much wealthier and I was a lot unhappier, physically, emotionally. And then when I began to start creating that process that I shared with some of you last night about PFM, people fund money. Before I take on a project, I look at it, number one, who are the end users? How are they going to benefit from the project, the message, or the service? And if that's clear, the next one is, are you going to be fun to work with, and is the project going to be fun to work with? Because if not, we don't go any further. And the third one is a clear path of monetization for money. After all that, that just means I look at the project. It doesn't mean that I take the project on. So those things are really important for us to realize, I think, to where success lies, and success is different for all of us. But success for me, just like what Bruce was saying, Steve Jobs would have paid all the money in the world to be able to get his health back. And he had billions and billions of dollars. He would have given up everything. But you know what? That money could not bring back his health. We've worked so hard to get money, and then we find out we've destroyed our health to get there, and sometimes we get it back, and sometimes we don't.
Steve?
I think it's preparation. I think it's timing. I think it's happiness. I think you have to set your goals for yourself. I think success is really how you feel internally. You have to look in the mirror every day and really like what you see. If you don't, I don't care how successful you think you are, you're not successful, because if you're only going to define success by monetary value, some people will meet that and some people don't meet that. We have an epidemic of suicides in this country. We have so many health issues. We have psychological issues, medications, all kinds of things that keep us going because people are so driven by one thing and they think that monetary success is the driving factor, when in reality, it's really your happiness within inside. You could be a teacher making an average salary, but you're so happy about how you're teaching and sharing your values and your skill set with other individuals. That to me is true happiness. It's finding your inner core. That to me is what happiness is about. Hopefully you find financial success within that. That's ultimately what you're going to do for yourself, is in terms of caring for yourself in life, but that's not the deep definition of it. You'll find happiness from
Jessica?
within.
To me, success is about three things. It's being clear on who you are, knowing what you want, and also taking action. But not just any action, taking the right action. So it doesn't matter if it's monetary or whether it's happiness or even impacting as many people as you can in your lives. What it comes down to is these three things. When you have that, that's success.